I'm one of those dreaded nice guys. You know, the ones Mama warned you about in school. I wear comfortable shoes. I drive sensible cars. I'm not into living some extravagant lifestyle. Sure, I've been known to get my freak on at a few underground nightclubs here in the city. And yeah, I like to look at a woman in a nice tight pair of black leather pants. But hey, man's got to live a little, doesn't he? Aside from being a writer, photographer, songwriter, musician, award-winning documentary filmmaker, and YouTube personality, I guess you could say I'm pretty boring. At least that's what women used to tell me when I was single. Too nice, too boring, too safe. It took me years to get here, but you know what? I like myself now. Not in an egotistical, chest-thumping kind of way. Just a quiet, honest appreciation for the person I've become. I like my quirks, my odd sense of humor, my stubborn streak of kindness. I'm not always kind. Leather pants at all. Being a nice guy isn't a flaw. It's something to be proud of. My great-uncle Alex was a nice guy too. I never met him, but I recently discovered his obituary. Page after page of people wrote about him, saying what a wonderful, kind man he was. My mother always said he was a wonderful man with a great heart and a strong soul, strong character. I'm proud to walk in his footsteps, proud to be a nice guy. And to all of you ladies who turned me down because I was too nice, well, let me tell you a story. There was once a woman I dated, beautiful, smart. She broke up with me because I was, in her words, too nice and we could only be friends. She wanted someone more exciting, someone more dangerous. So she ran off with a mafioso type. Real tough guy, drove flashy cars, wore expensive suits, and looked like he just walked off the set of a really bad mob movie. But hey, they got married, and not too long after, when she was pregnant, he tossed her down a flight of stairs. She broke her leg. The baby, thankfully, survived. But if that's what she was looking for, then she was right. I was too boring, too nice. She would have been bored to tears married to me. Bored with being respected. Bored with being safe. Bored with not having to ice her leg and explain all the bruises to her family. Now that I'm older and a little wiser, I'm not interested in chasing relationships anymore. Even if I were single, I'd sit this one out. Because while women are still beautiful and fascinating creatures, a lot of them seem to be trying to live in two fantasy worlds at once, don't they? One foot planted in a feminist dreamscape, and the other waiting for Prince Charming to swoop down on a white stallion from a mountaintop with a six-figure salary and whisk them away. It's a little bit of an unrealistic dichotomy, don't you think? I don't know. These days, I admire people, women, fame, all of it, from a safe, peaceful distance. It's quieter over here in my little corner of the world, and frankly, it's better for my soul. I was like that as a kid, too. Never cared about being the most popular kid in the room. Always sat at the back of the room. And now that I've dipped my toes into a creative world and tasted a little bit of fame, I can say confidently, fame is just another shiny object. Nice to look at, not worth chasing after. Give me a quiet evening with a woman in a pair of tight black leather pants, a hot cup of coffee, and a few bad jokes and some, well-worn shoes. And that's the life I choose to live. Turns out learning to like yourself, really like yourself, in a simple, no-frills, honest way, is the greatest success story there is. And this nice guy, yeah, he's doing just fine.